Hello everyone, welcome to another Shine episode. I'm your host and today we have Biljana with us. Biljana is an amateur photographer working on sustainable living and nature conservation. There, people try to live slower, simpler, and closer to nature. Hi Biljana.
Hi, thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
You know what immediately caught my attention? You don't just photograph landscapes, you tell stories. How do you connect that with nature conservation?
Well, through photography and storytelling, I try to show people how important nature is. If they feel it and see its beauty, they might want to protect it.
Well, that sounds amazing. So, you actually live what you preach?
Exactly. I spend time in nature, learn, and try to pass those values on to others through stories, workshops, and projects.
Okay, so the word responsibility gets thrown around a lot. But what does it really mean in everyday life?
For me, it means living in a way that doesn't consume more than the planet can handle. The food we eat, the waste we create, the things we buy, it all matters.
Young people today are growing up in a world shaped by climate challenges, fast paced living, and hunger for deeper meaning. In this context, the role in building a better future is crucial, right?
Absolutely. Young people sense something is off and seek alternatives. They want slower, more meaningful lives, but they need space and support for their ideas. Their energy and creativity are vital for real change.
Let's say I'm a young person trying, but I don't know where to start. What would you suggest?
Start small, less waste, more local food, meaningful shopping. Every small step counts. The key is to start, then everything gets easier.
Sounds simple. But do young people really have enough space to do this, or do they often feel powerless?
That's the crucial point. Many have ideas but lack support to make them happen. Give them space and support, and they often show incredible creativity and responsibility.
Okay, but why is it important that we young people actively take part? Isn't it easier to leave responsibility to adults?
Adults often don't change their lifestyle fast enough. Young people bring energy, ideas, and a fresh perspective. They can drive changes that actually reach the community.
Hmm. Uh, do you think that's always easy? Many of my peers want to act but worry about lack of support or extra effort.
Yes, that's why support matters. School initiatives, local organizations, mentorship, all of it helps ensure ideas don't just stay on paper.
So, what does that look like in daily life?
There is a lot you can do: separate waste at home, compost, volunteer in local initiatives, and educate family and friends.
So, small choices at home or in my backyard really matter.
Exactly. Every small change leads to a greater responsibility in the community, and when kids learn sustainability values, they pass them on to others.
Do people often not believe in climate change or don't know what sustainable living is? How does that affect things?
Unfortunately, kids and young people are often not involved enough. They learn theory but rarely go out into nature. We need more practical experiences and real life examples. Only when they see and feel nature do they really develop responsibility.
So, experience is the key.
Exactly, without direct contact with nature, it's hard to truly connect and act.
And what about institutions and policies? How much do they affect us?
When we start caring about our community, water, soil, we automatically become active. Institutions can make sustainable behavior easier or harder. When the system supports the right values, people feel empowered and change habits.
System plus individual equals change. Got it. Can you share a story from practice, an initiative that actually works?
Sure, in local initiatives, we plant vegetable gardens, make compost, organize workshops on topics like water and soil. People see the results of their actions, which motivates them.
So, small groups can make big changes if there's a will and a shared goal, right?
Exactly, and sharing these stories inspires others to start their own initiatives.
How can we all be more responsible, not just individually, but also as a community?
Start close to home. What we eat, what we buy, how much we consume, awareness is enough to begin. When small habits become shared values, the community grows together.
Makes sense. Community is powerful. Many EU initiatives call for shared responsibility. Are people already contributing even without knowing it?
Many people across Europe and here as well are already contributing to the goals of the Green Deal, even if they don't call it that. Buying local food, using cloth bags, sharing things instead of throwing them away. These actions build a sustainable society. Awareness can also be raised through storytelling, photos, and videos. People connect with nature through everyday choices, and that sparks broader change.
That's inspiring. Small acts really add up. EU programs like LIFE and the Circular Economy Action Plan supports local projects, which practices could inspire similar initiatives across Europe.
We have several models: organic, regenerative food growing, composting, natural building project using earth and straw, recycling and reusing materials, educational content and youth volunteering, water collection and responsible usage. Storytelling can make these practices more accessible and relatable, and connecting people through art, workshops, and shared experiences strengthens awareness.
Sustainability implies values like solidarity and collective action. How are these connected to the environment responsibility?
Sustainability is a common language, planting together, cleaning a river, talking about water through art. It creates a sense of togetherness beyond politics. Caring for land, water, and food builds solidarity. Bosnia and Herzegovina, through such initiatives, can contribute meaningfully to the European story.
Wow, I love that perspective. Any final words for listeners who want to make a difference but don't know how to start?
Mother Earth gives us everything: air, water, food. It's time we give back with respect and love. You don't need to be an activist, but you can be mindful. Sustainability isn't something others do, it's something we can all start today.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Biljana, for sharing your stories and advice. I think we all feel inspired to start right away. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Shine podcast. Tune in for the next one. We will be discussing the fight against hate speech and discrimination. Bye bye.